For update on sports stories across the globe, Abi Inyomo joins us. Good morning, Abi, and welcome back from Morocco.
Thank you so much. Good morning, Dr. Abati. Good morning, Ayo.
Good morning,
and good morning, Fai. Good morning to our viewers as well. Thank you. Good to see three of you as well. And there's a lot of stories to discuss. So I'll begin with from Nigeria, where the National Sports Commission has confirmed that Nigerian athletes preparing for the 2026 Commonwealth Games in Glasgow will undergo a 4-week residential training camp in Aberdeen, Scotland. According to the Director General, Bukola Olopade, the early arrival is to help intended athletes acclimatize, refine technical preparations, and strengthen team cohesion ahead of the Games. The camp also aims to reduce travel fatigue and minimize last-minute logistical challenges. The Glasgow Commonwealth Games are scheduled to take place from July 23rd to August 2nd, featuring 10 sports. And now back to something on the AFCON. Senegal star Ismaila Jakobs has claimed that 3 teammates were deliberately poisoned before their 1-0 extra time win over Morocco in the African Cup of Nations final. Crepin Diatta, Ousseynou Niang, and Pape Matusa collapsed before or during the match and had to be hospitalized. The sudden illness was severe, sparking suspicions it was no accident and casting a shadow over Senegal's victory. The claims echo a 2017 incident where Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang and Gabon teammates fell ill before the World Cup qualifier in Morocco, reportedly after drinking contaminated orange juice. No official statements have been made, and medical reports remain undisclosed, raising fresh concerns about player safety in major tournaments. And this as CAF investigates this particular final that happened January 18th. And now to Nigeria's men's handball, the Green Arrows. They faced a huge test today against defending champions Egypt in a decisive group I clash at the African Men's Handball Championship. The winner secures a semi-final spot and automatic qualification for the 2027 IHF World Championship, with Egypt leading the group on 4 points and a superior goal difference. Nigeria sits second with 2 points ahead of Angola on goals scored, but must overcome the tournament favourites to keep their qualification hopes alive. Defeat could see the Green Arrows into classification playoffs, where only the 5th place finisher earns a final World Championship tickets. And still to football now, Sergio Ramos is set to a stunning return to Sevilla, not as a player, but as a leader of a consortium completing a takeover of the club. The former captain, who began his career with Spanish club, is fronting a group of investors aiming to stabilize Sevilla financially and drive a fresh sporting project. Ramos is expected to play a central role in shaping the club's future, opening a bold new chapter in his legendary bond with Sevilla. The 39-year-old Spain and Real Madrid legend, who has been without a club since leaving Mexican side Monterrey last month, is yet to officially announce his retirement from football. And finally, for me, in the Australian Open, the first 2 quarter-final matches of the day have been played. The German third seed Alexander Zverev defeated Lennart Tien to reach the semi-finals. 20-year-old Tien, ranked 29th in the world, was bidding to become the youngest man to reach the last 4 in Melbourne for 34 years, but Zverev produced a serving masterclass to reach his 10th Grand Slam semi-final with a 6-3, 6-7, 6-1, 7-6 victory, while world number 1 Sabalenka overpowered rising American star Eva Jokic 6-3, 6-0, and now awaits the result between Coco Gauff and Elina Svitolina, who are in the quarterfinals. 27-year-old Belarusian, a 4-time major singles champion, has made a semi-final stage at 14 of the last 17 majors she has contested. Well, later we'll also see Carlos Alcaraz in action against Alex de Minaur. But that's all from me in sports today.
All right, congrats to Sasha. And 2 things. Number 1, I think the Moroccans need to be investigated more, because this is not the only case of poisoning we heard. I think we also heard about, one of the Guineas that played Morocco too. Maybe in the group stage, if my memory serves me right. I think there was a case, I think Guinea-Bissau, if my memory serves me right, or something. I think there was a case about that, but I'm not sure about that story. There was a case of
Guinea-Bissau.
Yeah, Guinea-Bissau. There was a case of poisoning there too. So we need to be able to investigate. And that's why when the King of Morocco said football is supposed to bring somebody together, it's going to bring nations together, interpersonal relations, I said he was just speaking English as far as I'm concerned. The Moroccans, this idea of win at all costs really ruined the Nations Cup. I mean, it doesn't take away the fact. And see, two truths can exist. The fact that Morocco hosted something great in organization, they had infrastructure, they had everything on point, but also the hearts and the shenanigan of the people, the gamesmanship of the people, the win-at-all-cost mentality really robbed off everything. And, you know, today we can't even trust the referee. I can't trust the Ghanaian referee that officiated the match between Nigeria and Morocco. And I can't also trust the referee that officiated the game in the final. And that's an indictment on CAF. So CAF can do everything they're going to do and start slamming the Senegalese like it was only the Senegalese that caused the problem. For good measure, they should also investigate the Moroccans. Still today, can you see that CAF is so hypocritical in their outlook, and they are quiet about how they took Ouabali's towel, about how they took, what is it called, the goalkeeper of Senegal's Mendy's towel. So if CAF cannot sanction the Moroccans for doing that, then CAF is a joke as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with that. That was what I wanted to focus on this morning, AFCON, and the fact that this might just be a learning curve for the African continent with regards to how we see football tournaments in the future. A number of accusations that have almost marred the glory of what was the AFCON championships just ended this month. And unfortunately, it doesn't seem like there's a lot of attention on Morocco with regards to CAF's investigation. These are grave allegations. Like you mentioned, the players shouldn't feel like their health and safety is threatened when they go to a country to play. And the only way that this can be guaranteed is for AFCON, is for CAF to have a thorough, independent, transparent investigation, and if found culpable, there should be heavy sanctions in order to deter countries in the future from doing this. This is not a light accusation. This is very serious, grave allegations. It could have gone worse. If anything had been tampered with regards to their food, it could have been grave. Someone could have reacted really badly to it, and it could have, potentially been fatal. So I'm hoping that what we would see in the next few days would be an investigation for such grave accusations to have been made against the host country. Senegal has been penalized for their walk-off. It is time for Morocco to also face the music if found guilty for these infractions. Okay,
very quickly, on Senegal and Morocco, I think that the players should also listen to their leaders. Mohammed VI, the monarch of Morocco, the constitutional monarch, had issued a statement last week or so saying that, look, despite whatever drama may have happened, Morocco, Senegal, and other African countries are still together in the spirit of brotherhood. I think that was sound diplomacy. As of yesterday, Oumar Sonko, the Prime Minister of Senegal, was also in Morocco, and he was echoing more or less the same sentiment about the strong ties between Senegal and Morocco. Football should not divide us. Football should unite us. And I think we should just take the cue from the leaders. If there are some other details about working out off the pitch and concerns about safety and all of that, these are issues that CAF and FIFA can address. But the spirit of the game should not be violated on that account. And I think that the leadership that has been demonstrated by both Morocco and Senegal should be, the main thing that should be underlined. Now, I wanted two questions for you. Calvin Bassey's father, bringing family issues to the front burner, saying his wife, Ebere Bassey, took away his 4 children. Now one over a disagreement. And now one of them has become a star, Calvin Bassey. And he says he wants to reunite with his children, particularly Calvin Bassey. You are a woman. So is this about fatherhood? Is this about motherhood? I'm trying to manage time. And finally, EPL, transfer window for winter is going to end Monday, February 2. Who is going where? Yeah. And who do you think, will have the best move? Winter transfer window in the Scottish League and the Premier League.
All right, well, thank you very much, Ibi. Dr. Mate has given you... I was going to say, Dr. Mate, I'm giving you questions.
She should not
very
answer?
Quickly. No, she will answer. Dr. Mate, let me finish. All right, Ibi, in very briefly, can you just respond to that, or the questions Dr. Mate asked? Very briefly. We're out of time.
Well, About Calvin Bassey, I don't have an answer for that. But for the Premier League, I think that already we have some good signings in the Premier League. For instance, Man City getting Gay from Crystal Palace is a very important buy for them. Hopefully, we see more transfers before the deadline. But a lot of clubs are still trying, especially Tammy Abraham, to come to Aston Villa. We'll see how that happens.
All right. Okay, thank you very much. It's a developing story, and we'll definitely get more information on that. Dr. Bata, are you happy now? Are you good now?